God's mercy is boundless. And the gospel today makes that very clear for us all. In fact, God's mercy can't even begin to make sense to us. It defies all logic, if you will. For as we hear that scripture today, who would leave the 99 and go in search of one lost sheep? One might be willing to take their losses and go home with the 99. Even if the woman who lost one coin had to light a lamp and clean the house, the oil of that lamp cost more than the coin that she lost. But she was willing to bear any expense to find that coin. Even more importantly, God is willing to go to any lengths to gain us, to have us return, and rejoices greatly when we return from sin, from separation, from loneliness, from isolation and despair. The story of the prodigal son shows that abundant mercy, that great love that God shows in the example of the father in the story. For each of us, it is a challenge for us to show that same kindness, generosity, and mercy to one another. We have been given much, so much more are we called to give in return. As we come to the Lord this day, we have many things to be grateful for as a nation. Even as we recall with sadness the tragedy that happened some 15 years ago this day, we remember as well God's goodness, God's grace, and God's mercy that continues to bring us to this moment, so that we might continue to grow as a nation, to be compassionate and merciful, and to be those who are indeed recognize that we are under God's leadership, guidance, and protection as we move forward in these days. Yes, we serve a God who is generous, merciful, kind, a God who is extravagant in His love, so extravagant that He gives even His Son for us on the cross, a death that we might live. As we enter into the mystery of that death that gives us life, as we celebrate this Eucharist, may we today be open to those gifts of grace and mercy from our God and be willing to share those gifts with others in return.